Well, hello friends, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name is Holly with the Nestle Valley Farmhouse, and today we're going to be doing my October meal plan and restocks. I'll be honest, I've kind of been getting away from restocking well, I do it more often than once a month, let's be honest, and that's part of it. So today I'm going to talk about kind of how September went and how I am planning on approaching October, because October is one of our probably busiest months of the year. We have pumpkin patch, we have Halloween, we have 2 birthdays, so it's just, there's a lot going on in October. It's also my favorite month, so I try to reserve extra time to just enjoy the month of October. I know that sounds silly, but I totally do. So I'm definitely excited about this month. There's a lot going on. I am looking forward to, we're going to the pumpkin patch. I'm looking forward to birthdays and stuff. And of course, also it's kind of we don't start hunting, but my husband's actually going to try to do 1 weekend of hunting this month to see if he can get a deer. So that is kind of a new development. And so we'll kind of see how that goes. But yeah, so as usual, I'm kind of getting my kitchen tidied up and cleaned up, and I'm going to be sitting down making my monthly menu. You guys know this, I have started it's probably been over a year last June that I started making monthly meal plans. What I have discovered, especially for me who I'm just busy. The thing is, even if I didn't have any extracurriculars, even if my husband didn't work long hours, I still am just busy because we have a lot of kids. So basically just staying on top of everything. Also, we do have a small homestead, but we've kind of backed off on a lot of things that we used to do, though in the near future, we'll probably be doing a few more things again. But long story short, I do these monthly menus, not because I plan to follow them 100%, because I definitely leave room for like flexibility, but there's just something really nice about having a plan for the month, keeping things simple. One thing that I have noticed that I've started being more mindful of is cooking meals, like keeping the meals simple. Try to keep them simple, like, spaghetti meatballs with a side salad, or we kind of do themed dinners, and I try to pick meals that all my kids will eat and enjoy. But if with picky eaters, sometimes that can be hit or miss. So it's nice, it's easy for me to be able to have what am I trying to say? Basically have a plan for the month. So I know that we have 2 birthdays, and I know we have Halloween, so I'm already going to be marking those out for dinners. So one of the things that I started doing months ago too that has really been helpful is doing I call them static breakfasts and lunches. We will sometimes switch it up each month, but I don't know about you, my kids eat mostly the same things. So we normally do, like, our breakfasts are literally simple. We do cereal, I make these 2-ingredient bagels. Sometimes we do scrambled eggs, but then my kids have all of a sudden decided they don't want to eat scrambled eggs. So now we'll do like peanut butter and jelly toast or something simple. We do pancakes one morning. We do waffles on Saturdays, or crepes, depending on how many eggs we have that week. So it really has helped take a lot of the pressure off. So this month I am not really following my normal thing, but I'm trying to find ways to kind of cook a meat at the beginning of the week and kind of using that leftover meat in the rest of the week to kind of help, I guess, just kind of keep things organized, if you know what I mean. So that is my plan for kind of this month of October.
All right, so don't mind my dishwasher washing dishes. I have got October's menu all done. So I basically went back to, this is my menu that I kind of scribbled for what is the day? Oh, September. Geez, I can't think today, guys, sorry. So I'm doing something similar, kind of doing similar things. So we are still gonna have games for cheering pretty much the whole month of October. We ended up not gonna go back and visit family like we were planning, but basically kind of following the theme. But one thing that I kind of changed up is I'm still doing the pantry shop, or kind of free-for-all, I call it, on Sundays. So what I'm trying to do is I roast a chicken, or I'm going to do a pot roast on Mondays. I'm doing this because this gives me meat to make another meal during the week. So Tuesdays and Thursdays we have practices, and so things just get a little bit busy and crazy. So I've just kind of added the kind of using some of this meat. So I'm going to make nacho casserole using the leftover chicken. I'm doing a beans and rice dish here, which is really good. And then I have pot roast here. So I'm gonna actually use it. So basically I'm using the meat from here for a meal within the next couple of days. So this I'm doing pot roast. I'm actually gonna do fajitas on the 16th and just kind of working it out like that. So basically October is busy. We have 2 birthdays plus we tend to not be home for Halloween. So where we live, our neighborhood's not very like walkable. So we go to a friend's house and we kind of do pizza there, and then we go trick-or-treat around their house and come home. So I do know we're gonna be eating out for at least, not necessarily eating out, but eating like more fancier meals for the birthdays and the and Halloween. So I already have that put in here. I just basically put Halloween, birthday, whatever for birthday dinners. So I just followed the same list though. We pretty much have similar meals. I didn't really do like my normal Mandarin Monday, Taco Tuesday stuff. I kind of just went with, on Mondays, I'm gonna make some sort of heavy meat. So like roast chicken, like roast beef. I have finally got my quarter cow, or no, it's a third cow this time. So I'm gonna use the meat from that to kind of help make another quick meal during the week. So we're gonna kind of see how this goes. Last month didn't go as well as I was hoping it would. I think we ended up having a lot of unexpected things happen. And part of the other issue too, is I know I've talked about before and I'll probably talk about it again, is my parents were supposed to be living in their RV on our property, but long story short, their bathroom was not usable in their RV, so they had to stay in our house for the last 6 weeks. And so it just changed my routine and my dynamic of being able to just get kind of my normal things. So we end up eating out more than I wanted to, and some of our meals didn't quite happen, I guess. So basically what I'm trying to do now is I'm trying to kind of get back into our normal eating routine. And October, like I said, kind of a busy month, but I feel like having something not written down, well, yes, written down, having something on my menu that I can cook for that meal will really help me in the future whenever it comes to that day and I'm like, I don't know what to cook. At least I have an option. So I'm gonna try to do the same thing I did last month, but the thing that did not work for us was being able to only shop for twice that month, because what ends up happening is we run out of milk, we run out of bread, and also kind of new updates. Our milk drop that we used to get for raw milk in our town has kind of dried up. Long story short, the person that's been doing it has just hitting a different season in their life. They can't do it anymore. And unfortunately, we're trying to do like where we have a few drivers drive each week and get milk every other week. But then the farmers having issues with the cows, and the cows are not developed. They're not, what is the term? They're freshening, and they're drying up because they're starting to freshen. So it's causing a problem. So he doesn't have much milk. So I've not been able to get my raw milk for like 3 weeks now. So I'm hoping we can kind of get it figured out. But at this point, I'm just going to have to go back to store-bought, which is fine. I mean, store-bought milk's not going to kill you, but it's just kind of a bummer because we really enjoyed the milk. So that's changing. In some ways, that's going to help save me money, because obviously I was paying like $10 a gallon, and now I'm hoping to only pay, $3-4 here. So those are kind of some of our changes, and I'm hoping I will probably still buy like the staples, but I'm probably still going to do like a small grocery order each week for like things like bread and now milk and those kinds of things. So that's the plan for October, and hopefully I'll be able to stick to it a little bit better than last month.
So I did want to talk about the third of a cow. So we ended up going through a friend of ours, and this was just my quick grocery pickup. I just got a few things today. And our friend, basically his aunt raises cattle, and she basically gave us like a friends and family discount. So it was over 200 pounds of meat, and I'm not 100% sure and I got lots of soup bones. I got a ton of fat to make tallow, which was really amazing. And so I ended up when it was all said and done, everything was $1,300, which honestly is like a dream price. I think around here, most people are paying closer to $2,000 for a third of a cow. So we did really good this year. We are seriously considering next year, or whenever we run out of cow, of maybe getting meat goats. That is something that we have kind of in the back of our mind. We have to kind of get we have fencing up because we've had goats for a while, and then we finally got rid of them this last, I guess, late spring, or maybe it was early mid-spring. So we do need some infrastructure that needs to be kind of put set up to do that, but that is something we're seriously considering just because of the cost of the goats were just too much. So I ended up picking some tomatoes today and ended up making a dish. It's called lazy lasagna. I ended up making and using all the tomatoes, and I made a tomato sauce, and it was so good, you guys. So I'm not gonna lie, I was a little disappointed on how my my garden did this year. I did not get as many tomatoes as I thought I was going to, and I guess last year I got enough to do several different things, but this year I haven't really done that much. So today I'm actually making the very last batch of cucumber salsa. And actually, yeah, that's what I'm using the tomatoes for. I made the tomato sauce the last time. But basically, this is pretty simple. It's like, I think I used 2 cucumbers. Oh, also I'm getting chicken ready because we're going to do chicken and rice soup tonight. So just getting a few things prepped, and then I'm working on this. So I think it was 2 cucumbers, use red onion, a bunch of tomatoes. I really don't know all the proportions. I know that maybe I'll try to link the recipe below. It's pretty simple. And this is one of my favorite like summer dishes. It's so good. I put it on, I like to do like breakfast tacos, and I'll put it on with scrambled eggs and this salsa and a little bit of extra like salt and pepper, and it is so delicious, you guys. So I just figured it would be kind of fitting to use up my last cucumbers and my last tomatoes out of my garden, or some of them almost last tomatoes, to basically make some cucumber salsa so that I can enjoy just a little last bit of summers. It's slowly, like, the weather here has been so weird because it's been really nice. And so I kind of keep forgetting that we're in fall because it's still been really nice, like almost summer weather. So I'm definitely looking forward to kind of cooler, chillier weather. And obviously soup season is one of my favorite seasons because I love soups. So this is kind of what it looks like. It's all mixed up, and I added a bunch of the spices. I will try to find the recipe and link it below, but it's probably one of my favorite summer dishes, and it was nice to have kind of one last time. So putting that away for later. So yeah, it was a fun day. I hope you guys all enjoy, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.